And I'm just going to pat that onto... I swear to God, if it's broken, I shit you not, I literally just dropped it like face down on the ground, like just bam. Hi guys, I'm Brittany Jade and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a Princess Jasmine inspired makeup look in honor of the new Aladdin movie. Now I absolutely love Aladdin. It's probably one of my favorite Disney movies, but I haven't seen the original in so long, so I feel like I'm going to have to watch the original first before I go to the movies to see the new one. It's just been that long since I've watched it. But yeah, I'm really excited for today's look. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get a move on. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer, as usual. So I'm just going to pop some of that onto the old skin. So it's now winter in Australia, and my God, it is so cold. But probably not as cold as what it is in other places. Like, I had a Canadian friend come over from Canada, and he said when he got off the plane he was sweating. Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother him that much, but because, you know, it gets so hot here when it comes to winter, it's such a big shock to everyone and our skin. So just popping that all over my face and my eyes as per usual, because not to prime is a crime. I never actually used to prime my face. I always found that it never really did anything until I found the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and it just made my skin so nice. Like, it just made it so soft. It got rid of any filthy flakes I had on my face. And it just helps a lot. So next I'm going to go ahead and pop the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Snow all over my eye area. And then you're just going to go ahead and blend her out. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pop some of the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base all over my eye area. So I'm just going to pop a wee bit of that onto my finger and just whack it on. I absolutely love this stuff. It just works wonders for like pigmentation of your eyeshadow and glitters, and for longevity the longevity of your eye makeup as well. It makes it last a lot longer. As it says, 24 hours. I don't think I've ever kept my makeup on longer than 10. I probably have, that's a lie. So next I'm going to go ahead and grab some tape and I'm going to pop her on around here so we get a nice crisp line for when we do our eyeshadow and glitters and you know the rest. So I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, I think that's even. So next I'm going to go ahead and take some blue / aqua toned eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. I don't use it very often because I don't tend to do many very colourful eye looks. I tend to stick with my oranges, browns, golds. You know, I'm pretty boring. So I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to blend that into my crease. I didn't even tell you what shade I'm using. Oh my God. I quit. So I'm going to be grabbing this blue green aqua colour right here and I'm going to pop that into my crease. And just slightly blending that up towards my brow bone as well. I know that I say this in like 98% of my videos, but holy moly, eyeshadow is by far my favourite thing to do. Like, it's just so relaxing. There's so many things you can do, so many colours you can create with, and it's just, oh, I just love it. I just love eyeshadow. Every time I bring home a new eyeshadow palette, Joel's like, why did you buy another one? You've got 50. I don't have 50, but I do have a fair few. And I'm like, but I wanted that one because it has this one colour in it. And he's like, why didn't you just buy that one colour? Because you can't. You have to buy the whole palette for that one colour, sweetheart. And you also thought that you only use one colour for eyeshadow. Just one. Just one. And I'm like, no. No, you blend in like 20 colours into your eyes. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and take this slightly darker blue shade right here and I'm going to blend that into my crease. And I'm also going to be taking a smaller brush for this one just so we don't blend it out too far. And next I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here. So it's a shade in between the two shades we just used. So this one right here, I'm going to blend that into my crease as well, just to tone down that blue a little bit, because I think she has more of like a pale blue aqua outfit on, if you know what I mean. So I don't want it to be too blue, but I just want to darken up this crease a little bit because we are going to be doing a cut crease and I really want this to stand out. So just keep blending until your skin starts to fall off. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and create a cut crease using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Snow once again. And I'm just going to go ahead and create that crease. Create that cut crease. It hasn't been a long day, but I'm going to use that as an excuse. And just creating a little wing with it as well. So we're just going to go like along with the tape, if you know what I mean. Man, I'm absolutely hopeless. I wasn't supposed to film today. I was actually. I'm just messing everything up. Left, right and center. So to set my eyeshadow and to make it a little bit wider and a little bit brighter, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Sails, which is this white eyeshadow right here. And I'm just gently patting that over the area where I've created the cut crease, just to lighten it up. Oh my god, that took me like legit a year to do. I don't know why, but it took me so long. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and pop some eyeliner on. So I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, which is this one right here. Now this is just like a little mini one I got for free. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. Honestly, putting tape there now is like the best thing I ever did. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off. Okay, so next I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer, which is this one right here, and some white glitter. So I had the Kiss Cosmetics Dazzle Dusk in Dazzling Blue Topaz, which is this one right here. It's like a white glitter with like a little blue sheen to it, I guess you could say. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this onto the back of my hand, dip my brush in it, and then dip my brush into my glitter. And then I'm just going to pop that along the cut crease that we've created. So I'm going to be using this tiny little brush to do the thing I just explained before. So just popping a little bit of that glitter primer onto the back of my hand. It looks like a turd. And just taking your time with putting it down that glitter primer. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and grab some of my glitter or shimmer. I don't think it's actually glitter. I don't even know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye now. And I'm not going to breathe the entire time I do this. I did it. I did it, y'all, and I still have a big blob of glue on my arm. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop some foundation in the rest of my face before I do any more of my eye makeup. So I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation in shade 3.25, which is this one right here. Now, I absolutely love this foundation. I love it. It is probably my favourite foundation at the moment. Amazing. Like, it just blends out so flawlessly and the coverage is just amazing. I just love it. I tend to swap which one's my favourite a lot. But yeah, I've been using this one quite a lot lately and yeah, I can't fault it. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit, which is this one right here. I actually got this from TK Maxx for like $30, I think. $30, and I think they retail for it like Sephora and Mecca for like $80 or something like that. My god, I was over the moon. So I'm going to go ahead and use just a mix of these two shades right here to contour my face a little bit. I've stuck my finger in it, so there's a nice big hole in it. So just doing my cheekbones around the edge of my forehead and along my jawline as well. Imagine if I just left it. I look like I have like dirty sideburns. So just using the other end and I'm just going to blend her out. And this Tarte brush is probably my favourite brush at the moment. It's just so handy. It has two sides. So like if you need to get into like a really small crevice, you just flip around and you use the smaller side. It's just really good. I really like it. So I'm going to be taking my teeny tiny contour brush and going to be taking these two shades right here just to highlight my face a wee little bit. So it's going to highlight underneath of my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead and on my chin. I didn't think of what it was called then. And just taking my tart brush on the fatter end once again and just blending all of that out. Okay, so next taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I know this is another contour palette, but I really like the shade in here. So I'm going to be using this one right here, and I'm just going to darken up my cheek bones a wee little bit. Alright, so next I'm going to be taking the BYS Sculpt and Glow palette, and I'm going to be using this orangey shade blush right here for my blush. So it's me popping a small amount of that onto my cheek. I didn't want it to be too pink, so that's why I chose orange. I kind of feel like an Oompa Loompa at the moment because of like the white on my eye. Alright, so next for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. Is it highlight? Yeah, highlighter palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Azor, but it's this gold highlighter shade right here. And I'm just going to go ham with this stuff all over my face. No, I'm kidding. Not all over my face, just, you know, where you put highlighter. So next I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I don't even know, in blonde as usual. So I'm going to go whack this on. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette once again. And I'm going to be using the two blue shades right here. And I'm just going to pop that onto my lower lash line using a really teeny tiny brush. I love teeny tiny brushes. They're just the cutest. If you couldn't tell, I'm really hungry and getting really weird because your girl's hungry. And next I'm going to go in with the Napoleon eyeliner in Paris. I don't know, there's this black eyeliner right here that I found in my drawer. And I'm just going to pop this onto my waterline. Is that it? I remember the first time I got my hands on my mum's makeup because I always seen her like filling in her eyebrows. So obviously this is what I thought she did it with. So I grabbed this and I whacked black eyeliner all over my eyebrows right before swimming lessons. She didn't care, but she thought it was pretty funny. So I'm going to take the other end of the Napoleon eyeliner, and it has like this little sponge thing on the end to smudge. So I'm going to go ahead and smudge it along my eye. Low-key look like Jafar, but anyway. So next I'm going to go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Inheritance, which is this really bright gold / metallic yellow shade. And I'm going to pop that into my inner corners. Yes, I actually really like that. It looks really good. I like it. So next I'm going to go ahead and pop on some mascara because I still haven't done that yet and my eyelashes looking a wee bit bald. So I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, which is this one right here. I'm also going to be popping on some false magnetic eyelashes as well, just so we get a hella dramatic effect. Imagine Joel's face when I go to his house after this for lunch. I'm just kidding. He probably won't blink an eye. He won't care. And just popping that onto my lower lashes as well. I actually really like it. It's quite different, obviously, to anything I do. But I really like it. I think it looks really pretty. I low-key feel like Jafar because I never put eyeliner on my waterline, so I feel pretty weird. So next I'm going to be using the Ardell Magnetic Accents. They're not false lashes, they're accents, which is these ones right here. So it's not a full eyelash strip, it's just a little bit to accentuate your own eyelashes. Right, so it's going to put this on here somehow. Yes. Oh, I really like these. And last but not least, some colour on my lips because, girl, they look pale. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Pencil in shade 18 Nude, which is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this bad boy over my ridiculously dry lips. And for the rest of my lips, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in shade Venus, which is this one right here. I feel like it's perfect for like Princess Jasmine, and I think it's really good for like a really bright eye because you can do whatever you like with makeup, like it's art. You can do absolutely whatever you like with it. But my opinion, I feel like you should have either like a bold eye and like a really subtle lip, or a really bold lip and really subtle eye makeup. So in my opinion, it's like one or the other. But, you know, like I said, makeup's art. Do whatever you want. My little Bubba's just woken up from a nap. Didn't you, Bubba? Yeah, you did. Oh, thanks for the kisses. They're nice little kisses, you know. You're cold. You're cold. You want to go back to bed? You're cold. You go back to bed, Bubba. I love you, Miss Maisie Days. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so after filming for about an hour and a half, this is the completed Princess Jasmine inspired makeup look. Now, I'm so happy with how this has turned out because normal everyday makeup is usually just like burgundies, browns, oranges, gold, you know, just that kind of like everyday typical makeup, if you know what I mean. So doing something that's bright and out of my comfort zone is actually so much fun, and I'm really proud of myself because I think it has come out beautiful. Really channeled my inner Princess Jasmine here, guys. So this makeup was in honor of the new Aladdin movie that has come out. I'm so excited to go see it, and I might even do this makeup when I go see it. So I can be like, yeah guys, Princess Jasmine right here. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the video right here because your girl is so tired and I can't even speak at the moment. I'm just... So if you have any ideas or anything you'd like me to film, make sure you leave it in the comment box down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. I hope you all have an amazing week and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!